Big time
the
hit,
game.
and that's going to be a walk-off RBI single. Swung on, chopper to third. Here comes the go-ahead run. It's over the head of the center fielder, and it's a home run.
Oh,
a
my
three-run
goodness.
homer.
Welcome to the KVB pregame show. Now, here is the voice of KVB's WKVI Sports, Mitch Columbi.
You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Tonight, the Winamac Lady Warriors host the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays in a rivalry battle. This is Indiana High School softball. With us tonight, breaking things down and analyzing play on the diamond, our sports analyst, it's Nathan Origer. Hey, I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues. This is KVB's WKVI Sports. We welcome you to Warrior Softball Field in Winamac, Indiana, 46996. We are back for more, set to continue the new era of Kankakee Valley Broadcasting Sports on 99.3 FM and around the world, streaming live on WKVI.com. Well, as we get ready for our 8th broadcast of the 2026 spring sports season, we have talked with both head coaches of the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays, Gary Baxter, and the Winamac Lady Warriors, Jenny Belcher, on the Saturday Sports Line, of course. But when we look at the away team in today's contest, head coach Gary Baxter and his Jays started the season falling to their rival Knox 3-0 in Game 1 and 7-4 in Game 2. We were there for both of them. Then they beat Hebron on the road 9-0. Then Oregon Davis 18-0. They beat North White on the road 18-1 and DeMott Christian 11-3. They fell to North Newton on the road 5-4 in a tight one, and Pioneer 6-0. They beat LaVille at home though this past Friday 17-7. That's a lot of runs brought across for the Jays as they come into this matchup at 5-4 on the season and 1-1 in Hoosier North Athletic Conference play. When it comes to hitting, Molly Madsen leads this team with a .571 batting average. She also has 6 home runs on the season. Right behind her is Olivia Tim batting a .529, and then rounding out the top 3 is freshman Amelia Chaffins. She's averaging a .400 at the plate. As a whole, this team has a .377 batting average with an on-base percentage of .480. They have 93 hits, 81 runs, and 56 runs batted in up to this point. Looking at the pitching for the Jays, they have used 2 different arms through the 54.2 innings pitched. They have an ERA rating of 2.56. They have allowed 49 hits, 32 runs, and have struck out their opponents 62 times. With us tonight, breaking things down, we are honored to have sports analyst Nathan Origer on the call. How are you this evening?
Oh, man, Mitch, I don't know if I could be better if I tried. It is a gorgeous day in Winamac. It's one of my local teams here at work versus my home team. This is just heaven. This is Iowa. At the very least, it's Iowa.
It's close enough, right?
Yeah.
Thoughts on the Jays? You've seen them a lot this year.
I have. Not as much as I would like because the weather has been so crazy. We've had so many home cancellations, especially. You mentioned Molly's impressive .571 batting average. What's perhaps more impressive is she's got a slugging percentage this year of 1.978, which Max Preps has her ranked 15th in the state.
Wow.
So, before that LaVille game, I was talking to Molly's dad, assistant coach Chris Madsen, and with a little bit of frustration in his voice, he was concerned about the game. He mentioned that they had been struggling in the cold weather, starting off and then just sort of falling apart, like they couldn't keep up in the cold. And then they went ahead and 10-run their opponent that day. And so I'm interested to see now getting them back in really wonderful conditions if they'll be able to keep that momentum going that they found when even their own coach wasn't sure how they would fare facing the bitterness of what did not feel like a spring day.
Well, Coach Baxter talked to us on the Saturday Sports Line a couple of weeks ago. He said whenever these two teams meet, he said, really, it doesn't matter if we're playing well at the time or if we're not. We seem to play and show up against the Warriors.
I would agree. Obviously, Knox is the longtime home county rivalry, but I think you and I have talked about this on the air before. Like, there's this weird history between Winamac and North Judson. Like, even to the point of a lot of people from North Judson who go to the nursing home coming down to Winamac. A lot of people working down here, whether it's at Braun or like me for the county or county hospital. And so there is a generational relationship that makes it a really fun, interesting rivalry on the diamond.
Well, we go ahead and turn the page and look at these Winamac Lady Warriors. Head coach Jenny Belcher and her squad started the season off hot, really hot, winning their first 6 games with a lot of runs. They beat Carroll to start the season, 14 runs to 2. Then Argus, 14 runs to nothing. Morgan Township, 10 runs to nothing. South Central in a doubleheader, 8-1 in Game 1 and 15-5 in Game 2. Where Coach Belcher, that was the game she achieved her 400th career win as a high school softball head coach. They then beat Lewis Cass 9-1. And then experienced their first loss to Delphi 3-2. But Coach Belcher said they had the tying run on third at the end of that game, so they felt like they were really in that game late. But then they beat another one of their rivals, Pioneer, 8-6. We saw them beat cross-county rival West Central 16-5 in 6 innings on April 23rd. They then beat Casson on the 30th, 12-2. Then North Newton on the road this past Friday. Coach Belcher said that was a big one, 7-6. As the Lady Warriors come into this matchup tonight at a dominant 10-1 on the season and 2-0 in Hoosier North Athletic Conference play. When it comes to hitting, Maggie Keller leads the team with a .658 batting average.
Number 15 in the state.
Is that so?
That's what Max Prep says. Number 15 in the state, man.
My goodness. And then right behind her is so we got 2 big-time players in the state in this matchup today. Right behind Maggie Keller is Adriana Hall, hitting right at a .447, and then rounding out the top 3 is Michaela Warner, who is averaging a .444 at the plate. As a whole, the Warriors are batting a .401 with an on-base percentage of .447. They have 134 hits, 114 runs, and 98 runs batted in up to this point of the season. And then looking at the pitching for the Warriors, they have used 2 different arms through the 66 innings pitched. They have an ERA rating of 2.55. They have allowed 58 hits, 30 runs, and have struck out their opponents 78 times. My thoughts are pretty scary if I'm going up against the Warriors. What are your thoughts?
My goodness, they're good. My goodness, they're good. They're just. There's not much to say. They are a powerhouse. They are a powerhouse, and it's going to be a tough game. Like you quoted Coach Baxter saying, when the Jays get up against Winamac, they give it their best. They bring their A game. They're just so good.
Yeah. Man, and you talk about Coach Belcher and the work she's put in a long time here at Winamac, achieving her 400th career win as a high school softball head coach. But, I mean, this program, it's not just this year. It seems like the 4 years that I've been doing this and we've been watching Winamac softball, they're just always a contender in the Hoosier North Athletic Conference.
Yes, they just have such a strong program. They are cultivating athletes really impressively down here. And I was really disappointed I missed that Winamac West Central game. I was supposed to be on the air with you, and then Lady J's game got postponed.
Right.
And then the postpone ended up getting postponed again, and I just sat at home.
Oh, you did?
Yes, because we couldn't get umpires for the reschedule.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Now, I was not about to mess up your schedule after you'd gone out, but no, I just ended up sitting at home because our rescheduled game got rescheduled a second time.
Oh, my gosh.
It's been a wild spring, man.
It has been a wild spring, and I'm ready for the warm weather.
It is here. It's about 71 degrees here on the southeast side of Winamac. It is beautiful blue skies, just a few clouds out there as we look to the northeast.
Yeah, and it looks like the wind is blowing from home plate to center field, so there will be some wind going in the direction. Could be seeing some big-time dingers today.
That American flag is really ruffling in the breeze.
Well, we are expecting another great afternoon of IHSAA rivalry softball action. We appreciate you joining us here on the Coca-Cola pregame show. Taste the feeling. We'll be back after a word from our sponsors. The Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report is next. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
At First Farmers Bank and Trust, agriculture has been a cornerstone of our business for more than 135 years. Our personal relationships within the ag community run deep for multiple generations. If you're looking for a financial partner that knows, understands, and supports agriculture, I'd love to hear from you. I'm Isaac Blue, Ag Banker at First Farmers. Come into our Knox, North Judson, or Culver branches, or visit us online at ffbt.com when you're ready to talk about growing your operation. First Farmers Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal opportunity lender.
Real magic is everywhere. It's in your mom's cooking, in 4-hour dinners with friends, in that first bite of something new, and in the fizz of a Coca-Cola. Now with so many options for less than $5, the Coca-Cola Value Collection will help you make the most out of every magic moment for so much less. Taste the magic for less with Coca-Cola.
Frayne Mortuary in Winamac is family-owned and operated with 3 locations serving Pulaski County and the surrounding communities. Frayne Mortuary has provided our community with caring and compassionate service for loved ones. Our licensed staff is available to assist you with pre-need funeral planning and at-need funeral planning. We provide traditional burial and cremation services. We offer a full line of headstones and monuments at Frayne Mortuary in Winamac. It's our family serving your family.
Who's in? Who's out? It's the Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report with Mitch Columbi. Mitch?
Hey, thanks, John. The Pulaski Memorial Hospital has been serving lives of the residents of Pulaski County and the surrounding area since 1963. We certainly appreciate them supporting local high school sports. We are very lucky to say no injuries to report this evening, as that is our Pulaski Memorial Hospital Injury Report. Stay tuned as we will hear from Jenny Belcher of the Lady Warriors after the break in the Marian University's Ancilla College Coaches Corner. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
This presentation of our area's local high school sports is sponsored by Pulaski Memorial Hospital in Winamac. Pulaski Memorial Hospital is dedicated to providing excellent health care to improve the health and quality of life for the people and the community they serve. They will meet the community's needs and exceed their expectations by creating the best possible health care experience. For more information of the services they provide, call 946-2100.
Stay tuned for America's Pastime with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
The Stark County Co-op has been a member-owned farm services co-op in Stark County since 1928. That's over 90 years, and they're still providing the same quality agronomy services to the farming community of Stark and surrounding counties. The Stark County Co-op is an LP and fuel provider. The Stark County Co-op purchases grain at both locations, Hamlet and Brems. You can reach them by phone at 1-800-782-3392, the Stark County Co-op.
Let's talk with the coaches on the Ancilla College Coaches Corner with Mitch Columbi.
Welcome back to the Marian University Ancilla College Coaches Corner. I'm talking with head coach of the Winamac Lady Warriors, Jenny Belcher. Coach, your team's playing good, 10-1 coming into this conference battle against the Jays. They're 5-4, and Coach Baxter says when you two teams get together, it's always a good matchup. What do you want to see from the Warriors against the Jays?
Similar, Mitch, to what we've talked about before when you've asked me that question. I think it'll be a really good thing if we can get on the board early. If we can score early, it calms us down, lets our pitchers pitch a little bit better. Defense, gets to relax a little bit, and so if we can get on the board early, that'll be a plus.
Yeah, last time we saw you, we saw Brooke Roush in the circle. Tonight we'll see Adriana Hall. Talk about what you want to see from her. I know starting things off against West Central, that first inning, it took you the first inning to get through things and then really just opened up really wide. So what do you want to see from her to start?
Hoping for a good outing from her tonight. She's been real consistent for us all year long, so I wouldn't expect anything different. She's going to come out and she's going to do her thing and hopefully be able to contain those Blue Jays.
Yeah, we talked about the goals of this season. At this point in time, sectional's right around the corner. I know the news came out this past weekend. What are you happy with where you're at? What's the goals from here on? Because this team's looking sharp, Coach.
Yeah, we're happy where we are. We won a big game on Friday against North Newton. So that was a big plus for us, big confidence builder. We want to play well against good competition. We're going to see some good competition as we go along, and these rivalry games are always good competition. So hopefully in those big games we can come out and do what we're supposed to do.
Sure. Well, Coach, I appreciate your time.
Thank you very much, Mitch.
There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marion University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marion University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marion and beyond. Find out more about Marion University's Ancilla College through our website at marion.edu/Ancilla today.
All right, as we get set for Indiana High School softball action, what are your surf internet keys to the game as a Winamac Lady Warrior, Nathan?
Man, I just keep doing what I've been doing. Yeah, I know. I should know that the Lady Jays are going to pull out all the stops when they're playing Winamac coming onto our home turf, but I know how we've been playing all year. I know what our momentum is like, and I just get out there and do what I've been doing all season long.
Keys for the Jays.
Remember that it's warmer. Remember that, came into this season with high expectations. Gary has been really emphatic that this is our first sectional championship this year. And so they just got to come out and say, look, we were doing really well. We had a good win streak. We stumbled. We're back on track. Let's just keep going like we were for a while there and make the most of it.
That is our surf internet keys to the game. Our LAP Waste starting lineups are next. You're listening to KVB's WKVI.
Are you tired of slow speeds, rising bills, or internet that struggles when everyone's online? Then now is the time to make the switch to Surf Internet. Here's why Aaron switched.
Competitive prices, no contracts, reliable service, and nice people to work with.
Switch today so you can experience the surf difference. Fiber internet plans start at just $30 a month with AutoPay, plus free installation and no contracts. Visit surfinternet.com today. Restrictions apply. Not all speeds available in all areas.
It's hard to believe, but time sure does fly by. Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox are celebrating over 30 years of taking care of all of your insurance needs in our communities.
If I could turn back time.
And we're not going anywhere. Stop in and see Jim and the crew at Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox. Insurance you can count on from a business you've trusted since 1989. Proud presidential partners of Western Reserve.
It's time for the LAP Waste starting lineups.
For the Lady Warriors in the field to start today, we will see Abby Keller in left field, Michaela Werner in center field, and Corinne Ulrich in right field. The infield shows Kylie Fisher at third, Brody Goodman at second, Brooke Roush at first, Maggie Keller will be the shortstop, Grace Roth behind home plate as the catcher, and Adriana Hall gets the call to start in the circle for this one for the Warriors. For the Lady Jays, their batting order shows the left fielder Caitlin Hammock leading off, then catcher Olivia Tim, shortstop Amelia Chaffins, and the pitcher Molly Madsen as the cleanup hitter. Batting fifth will be second baseman Sophia Chaffins, then center fielder Lexi Howard. First baseman Macy Morrow bats seventh. Third baseman Ella Chambers is at the 8th slot, and at the bottom of the lineup we will see right fielder Mackenzie Vance. That is our LAP Waste starting lineups. We'll be back to get set for the first pitch. You are listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Stay tuned for America's Pastime with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
LAP Waste can offer services for trash removal, large or small. Here's Kirby Anderson.
We do offer front load service in 2, 4, 6, and 8 yard dumpsters for front loads. And we also do a lot of roll off in 12s, 15s, 20s, 30s, 40s, and we even got quite a few packers at job sites that are permanent places to where they need to dispose of a lot of trash.
Here's Honey Lamer.
Just give us a call at 574-542-4019 and we'll get you all set up.
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water and recreational needs. When it comes to pontoons, Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality, and Portside Marina has them in stock. From Sanpan, Aqua Patio, Sweetwater, and Monaco pontoons, if you're looking for a family boat, Culver's Portside Marina can help. Discover the evolution of the wake boat through luxury models offered from Centurion and Supreme Surf Boats. Yamaha Wave Runners and Kawasaki jet skis are on the showroom floor waiting. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver. Stop in or call them at 574-842-5000. Culver's Portside Marina.
The tradition continues with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
From Winamac, Indiana, welcome to broadcast number 8 of our 2026 spring sports season to see the Winamac Lady Warriors host the North Judson-San Blue Jays. I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues here on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI, as the history between these two teams also includes the history of WKVI telling their stories. You can stay up to speed on local high school sports in this area by following us on Instagram at WKVI Sports, on X at KVB Sports, and on Facebook at Sports to the Max for all KVB Sports content. You can listen to us on your phone, computer, or tablet. Just go to one of our social media sites I mentioned and tap the link on our page. We are literally in the palm of your hand. We are proud to let you know the public address announcer today at Warrior Softball Field is Connor Jones. The scoreboard operator is also Connor Jones and Maddie Keller. Our umpires for this evening are Brian Bow and Tracy Faker. With us tonight, we are honored to have sports analyst Nathan Orger on the call to decipher the play in which we will describe for you. And like I said, I'm Mitch Columbi, proud to be doing the play-by-play as we are set for Indiana High School rivalry softball action from Winamac, Indiana. I never get tired of coming to the new facilities here at Winamac, Nathan. It's fantastic what they've done here. It's what is this, year 3 already, or is this year 2? I think it's year 3.
I think it's 3.
Because we did the first year was at the Winamac Town Park. My first year with you was at Winamac Town Park, and you called that home run. You said, I think that went back to Lake Bruce. You remember that? That's been 3 years ago already.
Yeah, man. No, this is just such a phenomenal ballpark. It's, there's always such that battle over providing the facilities that give the kids a world-class experience and ideally make your school system more attractive with keeping taxes down. And Winamac Eastern Pulaski has done a great job with this facility and being as financially responsible as they can be while still making investments in the programs their students have.
Yeah, it definitely is beautiful here, and then what the work they did on the infield there at the baseball diamond, and they updated the scoreboard there as well. Just first-class facilities here at Winamac, and dare I say that this may be the nicest softball diamond in our area that we cover. I'm not calling anyone out. I'm saying Knox has a fantastic facility as well, but in terms of newness and everything, this is just really top-notch.
And it's probably the most capacious press box we've been in.
It is.
It's so nice, and we've got the screened windows. We can close if it gets cold. We can close the windows. It's a wonderful place for softball.
Well, today's first pitch is brought to you by Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack in Winamac. We also appreciate them being the sponsor of the Tyler Roth WKVI Athlete of the Week Award, given out each week on the Saturday Sports Line. It is the longest-running high school sports show in Indiana, thanks to our very own Harold Welter. We go live every Saturday throughout the school year at 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central on 99.3 FM and online at WKVI.com. You bet we're streaming throughout the world. Coming up here at the end of the month, we will be announcing our new Tyler Roth WKVI Athlete of the Year. So each Athlete of the Week is pulled in for consideration, and out of that list, those individuals, one is chosen for our Athlete of the Year. We'll have a ceremony the last week of May. The very last show for our Saturday Sports Line is scheduled for May 30th. We will have Tim and Melinda Roth, of course, come to the studio, and we will have our ceremony with our Athlete of the Year behind the scenes, and then that Saturday is when the announcement is made. Very exciting time of year. I've got to kind of run around and get things tied up for the end of the season, but it's really one of my favorite days broadcasting for WKVI is that last Saturday Sports Line where we have Tim on, and he talks, of course, about his son Tyler, who had a 44th birthday, would have had a 44th birthday this past, I want to say Friday, so wanted to give a shout out to him. We talked about that on Saturday as well.
I knew he had been close in age to me. I guess he had about a year and a half on me.
So would have turned 44, and our thoughts are always with Tyler, and that's why this Athlete of the Week award and Athlete of the Year award is named after him. We'll go through the starting lineups one more time, as they will do that here in Winamac. If you're just now joining us, our LAP Way starting lineups for the Lady Warriors in the field to start today. We will see Abby Keller in left field, Michaela Warner in center field, and Corinne Ulrich in right field. The infield shows Kylie Fisher at third, Brody Goodman at second, Brooke Roush at first, Maggie Keller will be the shortstop, Grace Roth behind home plate as the catcher, and Adriana Hall gets the call to start in the circle in this one for the Warriors. For the Lady Jays, their batting order shows the left fielder Caitlin Hammock leading off, then catcher Olivia Tim, shortstop Amelia Chaffins, and the pitcher Molly Madsen as the cleanup hitter. Batting fifth will be second baseman Sophia Chaffins, then center fielder Lexi Howard. First baseman Macy Morrow bats seventh. Third baseman Ella Chambers is at the 8 slot, and at the bottom of the lineup we will see right fielder Mackenzie Mans. Warriors Jays on WKVI. First pitch up next. Don't go anywhere. It's a rivalry battle you won't want to miss.
BP gasoline with Invigorate helps clean your engine and can give you more miles per tank. Continuous use may result in the following pleasant side effects: excessive smiling, feeling more relaxed, taking more drives just because, volunteering for carpool twice in a row, and bragging to your friends about how you use our best fuel ever. To find out if BP gasoline with Invigorate is right for you, stop by your local station to discover our best fuel ever. Versus minimum detergent gas. Average restored 3 to 5 miles per tank, based on fleet testing and based on what you drive and how you drive.
High school sports brought to you by Zingo Express.
Stay tuned for America's Pastime with Mitch Columbi on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Real magic is everywhere. It's in your mom's cooking, in 4-hour dinners with friends, in that first bite of something new, and in the fizz of a Coca-Cola. Now with so many options for less than $5, the Coca-Cola Value Collection will help you make the most out of every magic moment for so much less. Taste the magic for less with Coca-Cola.
5 Star, the largest meat and grocery store in the area, focused on quality, value, and customer service. The 5 stars in the name of the store come from 5 family members of the original owners serving in World War II, each one represented by a blue star on a flag hanging in the front window of the family home. That's why even decades later, 5 Star is known for its dedication to service. Now that dedication means savings for you. 5 Star, one of the We Care stores, the area's largest meat and grocery store, focused on quality, value, and customer service. Located, you know where, in the Knox Mall.
When you need quality printing that gets you noticed, Town & Country Printers is your one-stop shop. We specialize in vinyl graphics of all kinds. Bold yard signs, attention-grabbing banners, custom labels and decals made just for you. Need custom t-shirts? We print those too. Plus professional business cards that make the perfect first impression. We print everything but newspapers and money. Whether it's business advertising, special events and outings, fundraisers, sports events, or parties, Town & Country Printers has what you need to make it memorable. Call us today at 574-936-9505.
L&D Farms is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They are no stranger to hard work and dedication. They recognize the structure and discipline that goes into playing sports and being part of a team. L&D Farms wishes all local teams good luck this season. From beautiful Winamac, Indiana, Mitch Columbi, along with sports analyst Nathan Orger. We're so glad you've joined us here between the Winamac Lady Warriors Softball Club in the north, Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays. 71 degrees, sunny, little wind from behind home plate going to center field. We could see some big-time hits today.
I told Molly Madsen's mom I was predicting 2 from her tonight. So we will we'll see how that goes, but it is definitely, conditions are definitely ripe for a high-scoring game.
So in the circle, as we talked, is Adriana Hall, and we talk about stats. You know, these Warriors are not allowing They're not allowing many runs, Nathan, as a team like we talked. Their ERA is 2.55, but Hall a 2.12.
She's very impressive.
Very impressive. She's 5-0. This will be her 9th appearance of the season. She started 3 games coming into tonight. The game we saw against the West Central Lady Trojans, we saw Brooke Roush. We may see her yet tonight. Who knows? They may use both arms, but that's who Coach Belcher has been using this season. Brooke Roush, Adriana Hall, the junior Hall, the senior Roush. They put Roush at first, and we talked to Roush a few weeks ago. She was one of our Tyler Roth WKVI Athletes of the Week. Just a sharp kid, really.
Yes,
I mean, she is very smart.
Her, I think I've told you, her older sister was my intern a few years ago. Now she's doing really great for herself at Braun Ability. I like to think my office cultivates great professionals when they get the opportunity to intern with us.
Well, I'm sure they do if they deal with you.
I walked right into that one. Speaking of Brooke, though, a shout-out to her dad, Tim, who is in the tractor today and said he's tuning in.
Oh, thank you for tuning in, sir. I know it's that time of year, getting the fields ready. As we'll first see Caitlin Hammock, the left fielder, step in. The right-handed hitter will take the first pitch for a called strike. Hammock, she comes in today, a .345 average, her 37th appearance at the plate this year. Next pitch. Finds the zone, and Hall ahead of the count, 0-2 here, quickly.
Caitlin's got an OPS of almost 1.0, number 5 on the team, very solid. They've been very good offensively. It just have a little bit of a defensive issue, and they've just kind of not totally clicked the whole season yet. But I think they're better than their record of 5-4.
Yes,
shows.
Next offering from Hall finds the zone. It stalls Hammock, and she goes down looking. Adriana Hall starting this game strong against the number 1 hitter there, Caitlin Hammock, and now we'll see Olivia Tim.
Olivia Tim just this weekend named sophomore prom princess, or maybe junior, I don't know, prom princess, either way. We got 2 members of royalty this year's prom here on the Lady J squad.
So Tim, the .529 average, steps in. Likes to slap hit. She took an opportunity but didn't swing. She ran towards the pitch, and the first one will be a called ball here.
Yeah, she is a junior. But yeah, she's the prom princess.
The 1-0 slapped off, hits the netting here. So it evens up at 1-1. Tim, an on-base percentage of .568. Steps back in, the left-handed hitter, more towards the back of the box there. That's why she's that slap hitter. She gets that running start from the back of the box and runs toward the pitch. This one, it looks like will miss for ball 2 here. So 2-1 from Hall to Tim.
She's slugging a respectable .706 as well.
Fouls this one off down the left field line, so 2-2 now. You can see the next pitch will be a foul to the netting. You see the third and first baseman really inching inside the bags here.
That whole slap hit thing, it messes with people a little bit, kind of keeps them on their toes. She's done well with it.
2-2. Right to short, it'll be gloved by Maggie Keller, who read it well, and that will be out number 2 here in the top of the first. So now Amelia Chaffins, she's the shortstop we'll see in the field in the bottom half. She's the right-handed hitter, .400 average.
She has really had a strong freshman season. Younger sister to the second baseman, Sophia Chaffins.
And is in third. I mean, she's third best hitter right now on the team.
Yeah, she's been really solid.
2-0, Hall behind the count. She deals, fouled off, and hits the net. So now 2-1 here. A .516 on-base percentage. Chaffins can get on base. Hall, 2-1. Low, And you heard head coach Baxter say, good eye there. Makes it a 3-1 count here, and do you suppose this is the pitch she's looking for here?
I think so. I think she's ready for something over the plate to drive.
Fouls this one off out of play. She swung on it. She wanted it. So now a full count here from Hall to Chaffins.
Looked like it might have been just a little bit high to get the sweet spot of the bat on it, but she made a little contact.
Big hit back to left field. It will be a home run.
That's our first one of the day. Call the FBI because that one's gone missing.
And I think the left fielder for Winamac was surprised. She tried to make a play on it, Abby Keller, but then she realized it went over her head. So the Jays will get on the board first, bringing a home run across. It's 1-0 here in the top of the first with 2 outs. Good for her.
I'm not certain, but that might be her first. What does Max Preps tell us?
Yeah, let's see here.
Yeah, that is her first high school career home run.
Good for her.
Well done, Mia.
And speaking of home runs, it's Molly Madsen who comes into this afternoon with 6 home runs. You'd mentioned some stats about her. A slugging percentage, I believe.
Slugging percentage of 1.978.
Which is good
enough.
enough.
15 in the state. I mean, that is elite tier.
She'll take the first pitch offered from Hall. It's a ball. So Molly Madsen with an opportunity here. Takes the next pitch up top. They don't want to play around with Molly, and you can tell they know that.
Yeah, you know, Molly's a great athlete. I've watched her grow. I might be misremembering, but I feel like this is a year where we've seen her really lock in at the plate. She's always been a good hitter. I feel like she's probably stepped up the batting average in the OBP a little bit. Could always rely on her to hit them out, but I feel like she has gotten a little more disciplined at the plate.
She takes the next pitch. It's in the zone, so here's the 2-1 from Hall. Swing and a miss. And that was 2-2, actually. So going down, striking out is Molly Madsen. It will be out number 3, but 1 run crosses on 1 hit and no errors. We'll take a break and come back. The Jays lead the Warriors 1-0, bottom of the first on the way.
Howard's Marathon in Winamac has a reputation built on getting things done right. With 30 years experience as an ASE Master Auto Technician, Dean Wentz is the right choice for the auto repairs or service. From auto computer diagnostic checks to new batteries and tires, they can take care of it all. Howard's Marathon is a proud supporter of area high school sports and wishes all teams a great season. Howard's Marathon, 121 South Monticello Street in Winamac. Call 574-946-6894.
On the way home from the game, a deer jumps in front of your truck. And now you've got to get that truck repaired. Make it easy on yourself. Take it to Mark's Body Shop. Mark's has done expert auto body service since 1998 and will work with you and your insurance provider for collision repair, custom body paint, and insurance work. And all work guaranteed by owner Mark Schell. Mark's Body Shop, proud to support high school sports. 772-7003.
Every morning, join Rich Wallen on the WKVI Morning Show, Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. Central. You can catch local news as well for our area with KVB News reporters Rusty Nixon and Becca Shepard. You can catch their stories on WKVI.com and Max983.net to stay up to speed in your local area. Back here in Winamac, bottom of the first, 1-0, the Jays. Jack one getting on the board first. It's Amelia Chafin's first home run of her career.
Yep, her mom has confirmed that it is, and hi to Sarah, who is at a track meet tonight and listening to us remotely.
Molly Madsen in the circle for the Jays, as we've seen the last 4 years, just really pitching quite well. The first pitch will be offered to the leadoff hitter, Michaela Warner of the Winamac Warriors. Inside ball called. But we pull up the stats for Molly Madsen here in the circle this season. Next pitch fouled off out of play. Madsen, a 2.36 ERA. She's 5-2 on the season, a .714 winning percentage, her 10th appearance this year. She's only allowed 45 hits and 28 runs. She has 56 strikeouts. The 1-1. It will be a big hit.
Wow,
back
that
to
was
center.
ripped.
And it will be a base hit for Michaela Warner. And that's exactly what Coach Belcher talked about in the Marion University's Ancilla College Coaches Corner. She said, we want to get on base early, and we want to make things happen.
Number 2 on the field, number 2 in the batting line.
Well, we'll see if that first inning home run messes with their confidence all, or if they bounce back.
Roth, she steps into the box, right-handed. Oh, they're going to steal 2. Just like Coach Belcher said, they're getting aggressive here. Michaela Warner will steal a base, and now she's in scoring position. But Grace Roth, a .432 average, her 45th appearance of the season at the plate. She has 11 RBIs and now an opportunity to add to that here. Next pitch fouled off out of play over our heads. So 0-2, Madsen ahead of the count here. A tying run on 2, and you know if you're Madsen, you do not want to allow that to happen off that quick home run. Inside, foul tip, keeps it 0-2 here. Roth staying aggressive. Madsen, the 0-2. Deep hit back to center field. It'll be a home run, a 2-run homer.
Put that one on the milk cartons.
Her first home run of the season. And we talked about the wind blowing from behind home plate to center field. Those hits are going to carry, and we've seen that today. So the Warriors will strike back 2-1 here. First home run for 2 athletes out on the field.
I don't think these are the only explosives we're going to be seeing tonight. Apparently they're desperate to keep balls in play. Coach Belcher encouraging people to shag foul balls in exchange for free concessions.
Now all the people are going to be running for
Till Leverance comes and tells her she can't be giving away all the food.
So now we will see Maggie Keller, the shortstop, step in to face Madsen with no outs. Ripped it right past short, and she will get a base hit out of it.
That was a nice diving effort by Mia Chaffins there, but man, that was a rocket. And we have seen some really hard hit balls in this bottom of the first here.
So now here's Adriana Hall, the pitcher. She'll step in, takes the first pitch, and I think it misses for ball 1. Hall, a .447 average. An on-base percentage of .462. She fouls this one back to the net, so now a 1-1 count. Madsen, inside and low, 2-1. You've talked about it before, Molly Madsen going on to the next level to play in college.
Going to be a Blue Jay up in Elmhurst, Illinois.
And it may have been, or how are you scoring that one?
That's it.
E4?
I hate to do it to Sophia, but that's an E4. She should have picked it up before she got it over to try to get it over to the shortstop.
So error there in the field allows Keller to get to 2, and Hall is at 1. So the Warriors clamping down here in the bottom of the first. First pitch offered to Brooke Roush is in. Oh, he called it a strike.
Called a strike.
So it is a strike on the inner portion of the plate there, and that's kind of the spot, if you're Madsen, you probably want to hone in on.
Yeah, I think so.
Grounder to short. They throw to third to get the advancing runner. She's safe. How are you scoring that?
That's a fielder's choice. I mean, there's no air there. It just, she couldn't.
But not a hit either.
I wouldn't give it a hit. I think it was just tough to play.
How are you? Yeah.
Might be. That was a tight play.
Calling it a hit?
I think I'm going to call it a hit for whatever it's worth.
So now we see Brody Goodman with the bases loaded. Nobody out here in the bottom of the first. The Jays are in some trouble here. Brody Goodman comes into this afternoon. A .275 average, her 42nd plate appearance of the season. She fouls this one off for an 0-2 count. Two to one. The Warriors lead here. Madsen trying to get out of this situation with no outs. She needs one. Popped up high back to center field. Will they tag up? She'll get the out. They will not tag up. So that will be the first out. It is gloved by Lexi Howard.
Next up to bat for Winamac, number 25, Corinne
So
Ulrich.
bases juiced, one out, bottom of the first, 2-1 the Warriors lead, and now here's Corinne Ulrich, the senior, .333 average, and on-base percentage for Ulrich, .342. What an opportunity for her. She has 9 RBIs on the season. She fouls this one off down the left field line.
And Coach Baxter's oldest daughter, Kennedy, has checked in to let us know she's listening. Hi, Kennedy. Glad to have you joining us.
Where's she listening from?
She is still in school down in Terre Haute, I believe, unless she's home for the year.
Wonderful. Oh, no. Pitch will get past the glove of Tim, and sliding in safe is Maggie Keller. So another run will cross here. Making it 3-1 now, the Warriors lead.
I'm going to hope that none of his other children are listening so I can say that Kennedy is my favorite of the Baxter girls.
You'll get a text either way. So with one out, Ulrich will step back in for the 1-1 here. Tough situation at the plate. Tim had it, but it just went past her glove, allowing Keller to cross home plate. Roush will move to 2. Moving to 3 is Adriana Hall. Next pitch misses for ball 2. So 2-1 from Madsen to Ulrich. And that one is up top. Ball 3 here. Things can get out of control quickly when these Warriors are up to bat. We talked about it in the pregame show. They are bringing runs across this season in bunches. And this one will be fouled off down the left field line again by Ulrich, making it 3-2. So a full count here. Madsen
I think they have
this.
Close to 120 runs so far this
It's
season.
crazy. Yeah, I had him coming into today.
114 maybe came in?
Yeah, 114 runs.
That's 117.
The payoff, swing and a miss by Ulrich. She was very upset with herself. She found the pitch, she swung on it, but Madsen blows it by for out number 2, and she needed that one.
Yeah, you just got to settle down. That wild pitch obviously hurt, but she's put down 2 batters in a row. Trinity Harlan.
Big hit back to left field over the head of Caitlin
Hammock.
And that will bring both runs across. Standing in for a 2 RBI double is Trinity Harlan, the designated player.
She just jumped out on that one. She's hitting .367. She's got a slugging percentage of .567. She has been solid.
Things are happening quickly here in the bottom of the first. We'll see the number 9 hitter, Kylie Fisher, step in. So here in the bottom of the first, the Warriors have gone through their entire lineup. Madsen, the 0-1. Swung on by Fisher, fouled off out of play over our heads.
The lucky fans going home with the game ball.
Madsen needs this one here. 0-2. She deals. Misses, but Tim tracks it down.
I got bad news. Gary's second daughter, Emma, is listening too, and now I'm hearing from
I told you.
Emma, you're my second favorite.
Does that make it any better? The next one's inside, 2-2 here. Where's she listening from?
Although, to be fair, actually, I think she's probably home because she just got back from studying abroad in Ireland.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That she was listening to us in Ireland a few weeks ago. We got listeners all over the world. That's so cool.
I mentioned last time I feel bad saying that because Kennedy's never gone to a concert in Chicago with me and her dad and one of my college friends like Emma has. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm going to have to reconsider those rankings.
Yeah, here we go. 2-2 from Madsen inside, and dipping out of the way is Fisher. So now a full count here. Yeah, you might have to now that we're getting text messages. The payoff swung on, popped up high back to center field. It will be gloved for out number 3, but a lot happened. 5 hits, 5 runs, and 1 error. It's 5-1. The Warriors lead the Jays. We're going to take a break and come back. Top of the second is on the way. We'll see how the Jays respond.
When you grow up on the land, you have an appreciation for it. When you grow up and work on a family farm, on land that is shared by members of a family, all working together as a team, that appreciation grows even more. They know what it's like to work as a team to get the job done. At Lawrence Farms of Knox, Todd and Josh Lawrence and family support the local high school teams and wish them success all through the season.
High school sports in Indiana thrives because of our dedicated IHSAA officials. These men and women ensure fair play, safety, and the integrity of every game, from Friday night football to basketball tournaments through baseball and softball seasons. Without them, there are no contests, no rivalries, no memories for our student athletes. We thank our IHSAA officials. You make it all possible. Top of the second, 5-1. Mitch Columbia along with sports analyst Nathan Orger. Things got out of hand quickly for the Jays there.
Yeah, they really did. Felt like they had some good momentum that would be building with that home run in the first, but yikes.
We will see the number 5 hitter, Sophia Chafin, step into the box, right-handed hitter, to face Adriana Hall. She'll swing and miss the first option. We talk about Sophia Chafin's here and look at her stats. She comes into this afternoon a 267 average. Next pitch will find the zone. 0-2 count quickly. Hall to work.
She also comes into the game as prom queen, reigning prom queen at North Judson-San Pierre. Congratulations, Sophia.
Must be popular. Swung on, and she'll get a base hit between third and short.
I think Coach Bagster probably rigs it or something. Hey, we got another shout out. Local resident Carrie Sutton, who was actually on my economic development board when they hired me many years ago, is listening to us rooting on the Warriors. Hi, Carrie. Glad to have you out there in Radioland.
That is so cool. Well, we get all the shout outs when you're here. Everybody listens when you're on.
After 15 years in economic development, I think I've learned a little bit about marketing things to people. A little bit.
Well, we have a lot of listeners this afternoon. That's great. Popped up, fouled off, hits the net. So getting to first off that hit is Sophia Chafin's. Now we see Lexi Howard in the box, the right-handed hitter. Howard, she comes in today a 353 average. The 1-1. Finds the zone for a 1-2. Howard, a 500 on-base percentage, so that means 50% of the time she's getting on base. The 1-2. Oh, over the head of the catcher, and that will allow Chafin's to get to 2. So Grace Roth behind home plate couldn't track that pitch. It was a little too high for her. She jumped up to try to make the play, but Hall, I think that one maybe slipped out her hands a little bit. She deals the 2-2, and going down, striking out, swinging is Lexi Howard for out number 1. But a good sign for the Jays here to respond by getting that number, the leadoff hitter here in this top of the second, Chafin's, to get on base, now to get into scoring position here. Bunt shown, she'll pull. This is Macy Morrow in the box. And she comes in today with a 323 on-base percentage and a 250 batting average. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Evens up at 1-1 now. 5-1, the Warriors lead here. Top of the second, one out. Runner in scoring position for the Jays. Bunt shown. She didn't pull it in time, or did she?
Doesn't look like he's calling it.
He is not. So it will be 2-1 count here. It looks like she pulled it just in time. Yep, 2-1. He just gave the sign. Hall to deal. Finds the zone, and it evens up at 2-2. That one will miss low and away. So now a full count here for Hall to Morrow. Hall deals the 3-2. Fouled off. Score update from another game going on in our area. The Oregon Davis Lady Cats taking on Pioneer tonight at the end of the first. Pioneer is leading 4-0. We will see the Lady Cats tomorrow night at the Hamlet Town Park as the Oregon Davis Lady Cats host the Culver Lady Cavaliers. And swinging and missing, going down, striking out is Macy Morrow for out number 2. This will bring the number 8 hitter Ella Chambers to the box.
Another freshman in the lineup. Ella's got a decent, not exceptional, but decent, respectable batting average of 286, but she's got an OBP over 500. So she has been really disciplined at the plate.
Hall deals the first option is a ball, so now here's the 1-0. Finds the zone. Be really nice for the Jays to try to get something on the board here just for confidence. And here's a big hit back to center field and will be gloved by the center fielder.
Nice poke, but did not have to, she did not send Werner very far to grab that one.
That is the top of the second. One hit, no runs, no errors. 5-1, the Warriors lead. We'll take a break and come back. Bottom of the second is on the way.
At First Farmers Bank and Trust, agriculture has been a cornerstone of our business for more than 135 years. Our personal relationships within the ag community run deep for multiple generations. If you're looking for a financial partner that knows, understands, and supports agriculture, I'd love to hear from you. I'm Isaac Blue, ag banker at First Farmers. Come into our Knox, North Judson, or Culver branches, or visit us online at ffbt.com when you're ready to talk about growing your operation. First Farmers Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal opportunity lender.
Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack in Winamac is proud to be part of the broadcast this evening. Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack provides all your printing, screen printing, apparel, and embroidery needs. Call 574-946-3551. Ask for Tina if you want to look cool like the KVB crew. We appreciate them and their support toward helping continue this amazing tradition. Bottom of the second, Mitch Columbia along with sports analyst Nathan Orger. 5-1, the Warriors in control, and now they are up to bat yet again. To the top of the batting order, it's Michaela Warner. I have a feeling that they're going to be hitting a lot tonight. They're going to get through the lineup quite a bit, I think.
We'll see if Molly kind of finds a rhythm and calms down a little bit.
Warner will swing on the 1-0, fouls off, and hits the net for a 1-1. It was a big bottom of the first for the Warriors. 5 hits, 5 runs, and only 1 error in that inning by the Jays. The next pitch is popped up. It won't be played over the net in foul territory. So Warner will step back in for the 1-2. Big hit back to center. It'll be a base hit for Warner. So she does exactly what she did in her first at bat, if I'm not mistaken.
Pretty close. She was a little more straight to dead away center last time, but that general vicinity poked it out to right field, right center.
And here's Grace Roth for her second appearance today.
She hit that home run to left center that really sparked things for Winamac in the first.
First pitch up top, in the glove of Tim, and it just bounced around in the glove.
She had such a good leap on that, I don't think Liv could have gotten her anyway.
And it looks like Warner was told to take two, so she will stand in at second in scoring position here for a 1-0 count to Grace Roth. That one finds the zone. It pops out of the glove. Tim throws down to 3. Not in time. Warner's got the wheels.
Warner steals third.
That's why she's the leadoff hitter.
Yeah, I mean, she had a really good lead there, but she was not actively running until that popped out of the glove there.
There's a hit back
That's
to
some
center
heads-up
field.
ball.
It'll be a home run for Grace Roth, a 2-run homer. It carried, the wind helped a little bit, but a big-time home run for Grace Roth.
Wow.
Makes it 7-1 now.
2 home runs and 2 at-bats for the catcher. That's remarkable.
That's right. She did have a home run in the – my goodness. That is how fast
She's gone both to the left and to the right of center with her home runs. That is solid work at the plate for Roth.
Yeah, she had her first home run in the bottom of the first. She has her second home run of the season in the bottom of the second. She is feeling confident, as this whole entire dugout is for the Winamac Lady Warriors. And here's Maggie Keller for her second time today. She leads the team in batting percentage, a .658, and she will get a nice little duck snort there to center.
A little bit to left center, just like last time. It's kind of freaky how much they are replicating what they did in the first inning. With the exception of Grace's home run going to right of center instead of left of center, it's almost on repeat. They're Groundhog's Daying this game.
And here's a big hit by Adriana Hall back to left field. Caitlin Hammock will get under and play it for out number 1, keeping Keller at first. So now we will see Brooke Roush.
Brooke singled in her first at bat.
First offering inside, swung on and missed for strike 1.
She advanced to second on a wild pitch and then scored on Trinity Harlan's double to left field.
The 0-1. She likes it on the inside part of the plate. That must be what Roush really likes swinging on, because those are the 2 pitches that Molly's trying to get the inner portion of the plate and Roush is trying to get contact.
You know, you play long enough against the same girls, you start to learn a few things about them.
0-2. There it is to left center. It'll be a base hit. And all the way from first to home. Oh my goodness. Will be Maggie Keller. So is that that RBI double?
Yes, it is. And that was some impressive wheeling around the diamond on Keller's part there.
I mean, we've talked about Maggie Keller over the last, couple of years, but we've also heard good things from their head basketball coach, Tony Stasiak, speaking so highly of Keller, just a high motor, energy, and she showed it rounding the bases from first to home on that big-time double from Brooke Roush. And now here's Brody Goodman. Goodman will pop this one up in the infield. It's gloved by the second baseman for the Jays,
Sophia Chavenge.
So that is out number 2 here. 8 runs to 1 here in the bottom of the second. The Warriors are really, I mean, they are bringing runs across in bunches this season, and we saw it against West Central. Now we're seeing it against North Judson. Here's a grounder to short by Corin Ulrich, bobbled by the shortstop. It looks like it'll be an E6 there. So an unfortunate error by the shortstop, Amelia Chaffins. And that will mean Roush will get to 3. So runners in the corners here for the Warriors with 2 outs, bottom of the second.
Harlan doubled to left field in her previous appearance.
She is the designated player. Abby Keller, the flex player, is in left field for that position. And now here's a pop-up behind home plate. Oh, in the glove of Olivia Tim, and it will fall. Couldn't make it happen. That would have been out number 3. Man, that's got to sting.
She did a good job of following that ball, watching it come back down. She just couldn't quite get the squeeze on it.
So 0-1 count from Molly Madsen to Trinity Harlan. Low and inside. Harlan a 367 average. She has 1.
And Ulrich takes second on the catcher's indifference.
Harlan has 8 RBIs coming into this afternoon. Both runners in scoring position. Grounder to second, throws over to first. She'll get the third out. So 2 left stranded, but 4 runs on 3 hits and 1 error. That's the bottom of the second. 8-1. The Winamac Lady Warriors in control against the North Judson-San Pierre Blue Jays.
Culver's Portside Marina handles all water and recreational needs. When it comes to pontoons, Godfrey leads the industry in performance and quality, and Portside Marina has them in stock. From Sanpan, Aqua Patio, Sweetwater, and Monaco pontoons, if you're looking for a family boat, Culver's Portside Marina can help. Discover the evolution of the wake boat through luxury models offered from Centurion and Supreme Surf Boats. Yamaha Wave Runners and Kawasaki jet skis are on the showroom floor waiting. Located at 514 West Mill Street in Culver. Stop in or call them at 574-842-5000. Culver's Portside Marina.
Back here at Winamac Community High School, it's Mitch Columbia along with sports analyst Nathan Orger. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. We go to the top of the third, 8-1. The Warriors in control, and the confidence is showing to be very, very strong from this Warrior team.
That was rough, not as rough as the first, but Molly did calm down. She cut her pitch total from 33 in the first to 17 in the second, so I think she's starting to feel a little bit better.
Bunt laid down by Mackenzie Mans. They will get a throw over to first in time for out number 1. So the infield for the Warriors showing their defensive skills now.
Hammock went down looking in her first at bat.
She'll pop a blooper to right field and get a base hit. Corinne Ulrich was deep in right field. She tried to make a play on it, but a perfect little blooper there.
Yeah, that was really nicely placed.
Next up, number 17, Olivia Tim.
Olivia lined out to the shortstop after a pretty good at bat. Fouled 3 off before before Hall finally got her to line out.
She is a slap hitter. Where we talked earlier, she'll start towards the back of the box, the left-handed hitter is, and she'll take that running start. First pitch offered a called strike. We've talked with several coaches to have a slap hitter, especially one that can make contact, can really be an added bonus to your team.
And with the batting average above 500, she can certainly make contact.
Hall, the 1-1. Fouled off out of play. One, 2. Outside. .69 degrees here in Winamac, a beautiful day.
Oh, that is a beautiful placement, Olivia.
It'll be a base hit between third and short, advancing Caitlin Hammock to 2. So a base hit with 1 out.
Chaffins, of course. Amelia Chaffins coming up, hit her first high school career home run in her previous at-bat. And now she's got a couple of ducks on the pond to bring around this time, instead of taking that trot alone.
So she'll step in, the right-handed hitter, to face Hall again. First pitch finds the zone, and Hall is attacking her early here. Next pitch, outside. Good snag by the catcher, Grace Roth. We talk about the freshman Amelia Chaffins, a .400 average. She's third best on this Jays team, and as a freshman, that's impressive. 1-1, swung on and missed. She wanted it, but couldn't get it.
Little things like Roth making sure to get that glove out there and save that. When you've got the lead and the momentum Winamac has, that is so critical, just to make sure you don't lose that over something silly like a wild pitch.
Back to left center. Home run!
Oh my goodness. That is her.
A 3-run homer for Amelia Chaffins.
That is 2 batters, one for each team, who have had back-to-back home runs this year. That is just incredible.
And like we talked, the wind blowing from behind home plate to center field, just giving a little extra oomph to those hits back to the outfield. But even then, it still was a big-time hit. Great contact there by Amelia Chaffins. It now makes it 8-4. The Jays are responding here in the top of the third.
And this is why I'm pretty sure Amelia is the favorite kid. Roger and Sarah got 3 girls and a very rambunctious boy, and I think Amelia is cementing her role as the favorite here.
So here's Molly Madsen, and she's the #1 hitter on this team, .571 average. She'll step into the box. She went down swinging, if I'm not mistaken, in her first appearance.
You are correct.
So the first pitch offered from Hall was a ball, I believe. This one's inside, ball 2. And you know Madsen, she's probably frustrated and not happy about striking out. She wants to make something happen here at this at-bat. She'll swing and miss the next offering for a 2-1 count here. The Jays are saying we're not going away quiet here. 2-1 from Hall. Slicer up the middle, and it'll be a base hit for Molly Madsen.
That'll be a single. Next up, number 22, Sophia Chaffins.
Now, Sophia singled to left center her first time up, and she's got some big shoes to fill coming behind her baby sister the way this game is going.
So she'll step in. First pitch low. An aggressive stance from Sophia Chaffins.
I feel like between missing all of last season to an injury and all of the senior year, end of the year stuff, maybe could give Sophia a break for, not living up to her sister's accolades this far, but I'm not going to give her that break. Come on, Sophia. Their mom has just messaged me to say she doesn't have favorites, but there were 2 laugh emojis, so I'm skeptical.
Oh, they'll throw down to first Brooke Roush, but sliding in safe was Madsen. But in that time frame, it got past the stretch glove of Brooke Roush, and I think Madsen could have taken 2, but she slid in there to be safe. So here's the 3-0 with 1 out. It will be a ball, and being patient and smart as Sophia Chaffins, she'll get on base.
Well, it's not quite 2 home runs, but way to keep up with your sister, Sophia.
I think that's the first walk of the afternoon.
I believe you're right.
For either team.
I'll stop being mean to Sophia now. She's a good kid. And she's the queen. I should really watch what I say about the queen.
The infield will come together and have a chat. With 2 on, 1 in scoring position. Madsen at 2. Chaffins at 1, and now stepping into the box is Lexi Howard, who went down striking out, if I'm not mistaken.
She went down swinging. You are correct, my friend.
First pitch offered to Howard. Outside ball called. We look northeast of us. We look northeast of us and see the Winamac Warriors Baseball Club taking on the Culver Academy Eagles. And right now it looks like from the scoreboard I'm seeing from here, it's 12 runs to 4. The Academy is taking it to the Warriors right now. That's surprising. I know the Warriors are playing good ball right now. Grounder down left field line. And I know that Culver Academies was in a tight game against the Knox Redskins just the other night, and the Warriors were able to take care of the Redskins no problem, 10-0. So right now the Warriors having trouble over there at the baseball diamond. But back in our game, it's a chopper right back to the circle. Hall will throw over to first for out number 2, but both runners will advance. Molly Madsen at 3 and Sophia Chaffins at 2. So now here's Macy Morrow for her second time today.
She struck out in the second as well.
First pitch offered from Hall. Right back to her. She'll throw over to first. She'll get out of the inning. But 4 hits and 3 runs will cross here in the top of the third. We'll take a break and come back. Bottom of the third on the way, as it will be the Warriors up to bat. Don't go anywhere. You're listening to Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
It takes smart planning by a skilled expert to get you just the right heating, cooling, and energy-efficient system for your home. McGrath Refrigeration can install an affordable Armstrong air system that will cut your energy costs while enhancing your comfort. You'll see the difference in your first energy bill. McGrath Refrigeration, voted Stark County's favorite heating and air conditioning dealer, is your local Armstrong Air dealer. Call today, 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right.
L&D Farms is a proud sponsor of local high school sports. They are no stranger to hard work and dedication. They recognize the structure and discipline that goes into playing sports and being part of a team. L&D Farms wishes all local teams good luck here in the spring. We go to the bottom of the third. Mitch Columbia along with Nathan Orger. 8 runs to 4. The Warriors lead, but the Jays were able to put some runs on there in the top.
Yeah, they were. Amelia Chaffins really came in clutch there with that 3-run homer after Hammock and Tim got themselves on base.
We will start with the number 9 hitter for the Winamac Lady Warriors. Bunt laid will go foul. This is her second time at the plate already today.
She flew out to center field to end the first inning.
A .233 average for the freshman. Grounder will get past second base. It'll be a base hit. Right between first and second. Perfect placement there, and Fisher will get on board, getting it back to the top of the order for Michaela Warner here.
Yep, and she has singled twice, scored twice. And we will see if Bill Murray's classic movie continues itself.
So Warner, for the third time today, steps in. A .444 average coming into this afternoon. Big rip back to left field. It'll be a home run. A 2-run homer for Michaela Werner. 10-4 is the score now. And you can see the frustration on Molly Madsen. They're talking amongst themselves on the infield. They come together in the circle. It just can get frustrating.
Yeah, it can. It really can.
How many home runs is that for the Warriors today? 3?
That is 3, I believe. 2 by Roth and now 1 by Michaela Werner. And Roth
we saw 2 for the Jays.
And now Grace Roth is up again.
We've seen 5 home runs today.
Yeah.
We're only in the third.
We knew the way that flag is blowing, we were going to see some fireworks today.
Madsen will deal to Grace Roth. It'll be a blooper to left field and a base hit. With no outs, the Warriors continue.
Next up to bat, number 5, Maggie Keller.
Maggie goes single twice and scored twice.
So she will step in. Maggie Keller swings on the first offered pitch. It's a base hit back to center field.
That is 3 at-bats, 3 singles to left center.
You're going to have a lot of work to do for player of the game. Play of the game and player of the game.
I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to talk about that.
It's only going to get worse, Nathan. So Keller, a base hit, advances Roth to 2. And stepping in is Adriana Hall. First pitch finds the zone. Upper outside corner.
Adriana reached safely on an error in the first and scored, and flew out to left field in her second at-bat.
0-1 from Madsen. She tried to hit it in the same spot, but this time it misses. No outs. She needs one here with 2 on, 1 in scoring position. The Warriors leading by 6 runs. The 1-1. Chopper to short. Glove, they throw to get the advancing runner, and they will.
6-5 fielder's choice. Nice pivot on Amelia Chaffins' part to get the ball over to Chambers.
Next up to bat, number 10, Brooke Roush.
So now here's Brooke Roush, the right-handed hitter. 3rd time today.
Singleton scored, doubled to left, and was left on bases.
One-oh. Popped up high, should be played. No, it won't. Perfect placement. Duck snort right to center. And then they throw to 2 and tagging. Getting the out as Hall slid in. She is called out. That is out number 2.
Runners in the corners.
But a base hit there by Brooke Roush, and here comes Brody Goodman for her 3rd time.
Other end of the press box isn't so sure about that call out there, it sounds like.
The home team, they want the home team to win.
Roush advances to second on the catcher's indifference. Playing it safe with that runner at 3rd, still trailing by as much as the Jays are.
Hit back to center, it'll be gloved for out number 3. The Jays will get out of the inning, but 5 hits, 2 runs, no errors. As we'll take a break and come back, top of the 4th on the way. The Warriors in control over the Jays right now, 10-4.
The key to high-yielding crops is accurate and dependable soil testing. This is Andy Awald of Farm Fertilizers and Seeds. Having the right information to make the most profitable fertility decisions is what Image Services from Farm Fertilizers and Seeds is all about. We combine cutting-edge technology and computerized record-keeping with a common-sense approach to soil sampling and fertilizer recommendations. Whether it be by management zone for field-level applications or grid-based for variable rate applications, count on Image Services by Farm Fertilizers and Seeds for your soil service needs this fall.
Every morning, join Rich Wallen on the WKVI Morning Show, Monday through Friday, 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. Central. You can catch local news as well for our area with KVB news reporters Rusty Nixon and Becca Shepard. Catch their stories on WKVI.com and Max983.net to stay up to speed in your local area. Also happening tomorrow night, it's election night coverage on WKVI, while Nathan and I will be at Oregon Davis covering the Oregon Davis Lady Cats, hosting the Culver Lady Cavaliers. At some point, once election results come in, our general manager Lenny Dessauer will cut in to give you live and up-to-date results coming in from Pulaski and Stark County. We start the top of the 4th for the Jays. In the box is number 10 here, Ella Chambers for her 2nd.
Yep, she lined out to center her first at-bat. Had to put a lot of power behind that, but almost right to the center fielder, Werner.
Swing and a miss. For strike 1, she took the first pitch, ball called. She'll step back in and Hall will deal right away. The 1-1, low and in the dirt, inside, ball 2. She deals, finds the zone. Big hit. Back to right field. Corinne Ulrich gets under it, and she will glove it for out number 1.
Tracked down by Corinne Ulrich in the outfield for the first out.
I got to tell you, Mitch, I love the sour Skittles. I have been munching on a pack of this from the concession stand down below us. I don't know why regular Skittles are even on the market anymore between the wild berry and the sour. Right fielder Mackenzie Manns is stepping up now.
Shows bunt. She'll lay it down. Third baseman had a play on it. Throws to first. They're going to call foul, though. It hit her foot. But you saw Kylie Fisher, just right on it.
Oh, yeah. That was really quick reflexes. Great reaction there.
Next pitch. Bunt laid right to Hall. She'll throw to first. She'll get out number 2.
She really's Mackenzie really has some wheels there, though.
So that
was a closer play than I'd have guessed.
It was. And now we'll see Caitlin Hammock go back to the top of the batting order for the third time today. Hammock will step in, the right-handed hitter. First pitch from Hall, swung on, right back to her, throws over to first for out number 3. Quick work in the top of the fourth, 10-4 still the score. No hits, no runs, no errors. We're taking a break. Coming back after this, bottom of the fourth on the way.
Since 2012, All Grain Transport has proudly served our area farmers. What started with Adam, his wife Lindsay, their oldest son Leland, and 1 truck, All Grain Transport has grown into 11 trucks strong and a family of 5 L's. All Grain Transport specializes in efficient grain hauling during harvest, and with on-site storage, customers can harvest faster and market their grain long after the season ends. From grain to a variety of ag needs, All Grain really can transport it all. All Grain Transport is proud to help continue the tradition here on WKVI Sports, so call them at 574-225-6131. That's All Grain Transport. Family driven, community strong, and built to haul it all.
Back here at Winamac Community High School, the Winamac Lady Warriors Softball Club taking on the North Judson-San Pierre Lady Blue Jays. 10-4 is the score as the Winamac Lady Warriors lead. Mitch Columbia along with sports analyst Nathan Orger here on KVB's WKVI. The tradition continues. Northeast of us here on this beautiful campus at Winamac Community High School, the Winamac Warriors Baseball Club hosting the Culver Academy Eagles, and right now the Eagles lead 16-4. Tough situation there. Another area game going on, the Oregon Davis Lady Cats taking on Pioneer, and Pioneer's taking it to the Cats 12-0.
First pitch, Corinne Ulrich pops a foul ball over our heads here in the press box.
And Madsen right to work, deals the 0-1, misses up top.
Corinne struck out swinging in the first, reached safely on an error in the second. Did not make it in the third.
Next pitch outside. We talked about it earlier. Ulrich, the senior, .333 average. Has 12 hits coming into this afternoon, but she's already added to that, as Nathan mentioned a moment ago. 2-1 from Madsen, inside and dipping out of the way.
You know, I'll tell you what's crazy about how good this Winamac team is that you said she came into the game hitting like .333.
Yes.
I mean, if you're a Major League Baseball player, that's contending for the batting champion. I mean, she's like not even the 6th highest batting average on this team.
It's really crazy how good this team is. Popped up high, it'll be over her heads, out of play. Madsen, full count here to Corinne Ulrich. Swung on, fouled off. Staying alive. Next, oh my, back to left field at the fence. It'll be over the head of Caitlin Hammock, and standing in for a double is Corinne Ulrich.
That was a solid at bat. 6 pitches she fought off or watched before she finally put that into play. Trinity Harlan grounded out to second base to end the second inning.
So now we see Trinity Harlan, who's had a day. Chopper to short. Oh, gets under the glove. It'll be Corin Ulrich advancing to 3. How are you scoring that
That is
one?
an E6.
Unfortunate error trying to make a play was Amelia Chafin's, and it just took a little bounce there and got under her glove and through her legs. So nobody out here in the bottom of the 4th, runners in the corners, and we will see the number 9 hitter, Kylie Fisher, for the 3rd time today.
She flew out to center in the 1st and singled in the 3rd and then scored on the home run.
She'll get a base hit over the head of the second baseman.
Michaela Werner.
And that will bring Corin Ulrich home. So an RBI single for Kylie Fisher. Makes it 11 runs to 4. We go back to the top for Michaela Werner, you just were mentioning.
Yep, she has singled twice and scored and driven herself in on a home run. She has had quite the afternoon.
Madsen deals a base hit between 3rd and short, right in the gap. It'll be an RBI single for her. She brings Trinity Harlan home. 12 to 4 now.
And as we know, Grace Roth has 2 home runs on the day, and then she hit a single in the 3rd, lines out to 2nd.
So that was quick. First pitch, she goes for it. They'll get the first out here in the bottom of the 4th. And here comes Maggie Keller. For the 4th time today, I think I said 3rd, my apologies. This is the 4th time they're going around the batting order.
Correct.
Fast. She'll swing on the first option. Oh, back to center field, over the head of the center fielder, bringing 1 run home. It will be an RBI double, or how are you?
Yeah, that was clean. That was a clean double.
So an RBI double for Maggie Keller. She stands at 2, and at 3 is Michaela Werner. She brought Kylie Fisher home, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct.
And now here is Adriana Hall. She'll pop the first option up over our heads and out of play.
You know, they have just been jumping all over Madsen today. So many first pitch and swinging on first pitch, first of all, just being aggressive, but so many first pitch, second pitch hits. They are just out for blood, these Warriors.
Next pitch is inside. Good eye. Ball called. Hall had 13 RBIs coming into today. A grounder to 3rd. They'll throw over to 1st to get out number 2. And this brings up Brooke Roush for the 4th time today.
Yeah, Brooke is 2 for 3. It reached safely on a fielder's choice. Scored in the 1st after a singling and doubled in the 2nd.
Up top, misses. (1-0) from Madsen to Roush. Misses up top. And it looks like across the way at the baseball game going on, the Academy scores another couple of runs here. It's 18-4 over the Warriors right now. It's getting away from them. Back in our game, next pitch misses for ball 2. The Warriors in this game are in control. Big hit back to center. It will be gloved for out number 3. 2 runners left stranded, but 4 hits, 3 runs, cross, and 1 error. That's the bottom of the 4th. 13 runs to 4. We're going to take a break and come back. Top of the 5th is on the way. The Jays have work to do.
More people are switching to Surf Internet because they've had enough with slow speeds, rising bills, and internet that struggles when everyone is online. Here's what your neighbors Anita and Anthony had to say after they switched.
Great value, awesome speeds, and 0 issues.
We should have switched sooner.
Switching is easy. Plans start at just $30 a month with AutoPay, with free installation, all-in pricing, and no contracts. Visit surfinternet.com today. Restrictions apply. Not all speeds available in all areas.
High school sports in Indiana thrives because of our dedicated IHSAA officials. These men and women ensure fair play, safety, and the integrity of every game, from Friday night football to basketball tournaments through baseball and softball seasons. Without them, there are no contests, no rivalries, and no memories for our student athletes. Sure, sometimes we may disagree with the call. It's all part of the passion, but at the end of the day, we're all in this together. Broadcasters, officials, coaches, players, and fans united in supporting local high school sports. Thank you, IHSAA officials. You make it all possible. We go to the top of the fifth. The Jays are in the box. And it's a slap hit right away by Olivia Tim right to third. They'll throw over to first to get the first out. Kind of similar to how the top of the fourth started for the Jays. It just went so quick.
Mm-hmm.
And
Chaffins
now here's
with two home runs.
Amelia will step in. Misses outside corner for ball one. At one point it was 8-4. You're thinking the Jays may be able to come back here. It's a deep hit back to right field over the head of Corinne Ulrich.
Not quite 3 for 3 in the home run department.
Close.
That was a long double.
And she will stand in at 2. So Chaffins adds to her incredible day. And here's Molly Madsen.
Molly has struck out and singled and is probably itching to return some of the favor to the Warriors.
And this is her third appearance today, correct?
Yep.
Inside for ball one. Next pitch. Low. Ball two. Here's a grounder that gets past Brody Goodman at 2. It will bring a run across. It's Amelia Chaffins. How are you scoring that?
I'm with him. It was a tough play. Maybe she could have had it, but I'm not mad about the defensive effort on that one.
So Molly with an RBI single here brings one across. It's now 13-5. The Jays still a lot of work to do here with one out. Top of the fifth, swing and a miss by Sophia Chaffins, who just stepped into the box.
Sophia has walked and singled.
Oh, 1 swung on, popped up high back to center. It'll be gloved for out number 2. They throw to first, and they're going to tag Molly. Wow. She was halfway to second, and they knew the center fielder made an amazing play for the Warriors. That was Michaela Warner, who slung it right to Brooke Roush.
That was smart defense. That was really smart defense right there.
So 2 hits, 1 run, no errors is the top of the fifth. 13-5 is the score. We'll take a break, come back, bottom of the fifth on the way.
The team at LAP Waste is ready to serve you. Here's Honey Lamer.
Yes, we are so blessed at LAP Waste. We have been able to expand our staffing, and we have some amazing drivers, office help. We are just absolutely blessed in the group that we currently have.
Kirby Anderson, how does someone reach out to LAP to become a customer?
It's real simple. They can either email lapwaste@yahoo.com, and then we will get in contact with them, or they can call the office at 574-542-4019.
We welcome you back here to Winamac High School as the Warriors taking on the Jays of North Judson-San Pierre. 13-5, the Lady Warriors lead. Been a tough afternoon for the Jays.
Yeah, it has.
But they've had some positive high moments as well, just like the Warriors.
They have, and you know what? It's kind of do or die right here now. We don't. They give up 2 runs and they're down by the 10 run, and that's the ball game. So Madsen really needs to lock in here in the bottom of the 5th.
So to start things off for the Warriors, this is Brody Goodman for her 4th time today. She took the first pitch, called strike. The next one's fouled off out of play. 0-2 count here.
Goodman has struggled a little at the plate today. She's popped out, lined out, and flied out.
0-2. Fouled. And it bounced up on Olivia Tim. You almost wonder, that's got to hurt.
Hey, we got another shout out to make. We've gone for the geographic extremes now. My friend Tess has tuned in from California.
Cali baby.
We are national, not quite international yet.
Right through the gap. Brody Goodman will get on first.
Under to the outfield for a single.
So a base hit for Brody Goodman. I believe she's tuned in before.
She has.
I remember.
I got loyal listeners in multiple states.
That is so cool. Well, thank you, Tess, for tuning in. Where at in California?
Southern, out in the outskirts beyond L.A.
Nice. It's probably a little warmer there than it is here.
Oh, you know what? I thought she tuned in. She said she's not. We're talking to a ghost.
Oh, darn. Well, you didn't have to say that. I can say my buddy Mike's tuning in from Texas. They don't know that.
We know Mike's tuning in.
Corin Ulrich fouls the first one off. She swings on the 0-1. It's fouled off out of play. That's the one thing about radio. I can say it's a home run. They don't know the difference. They don't know what it is.
I don't know. They might. They might hear out in the crowd.
Next pitch up top to Ulrich, misses for the first ball in this count. 1-2 here to Ulrich. Nobody out. One on. It's Brody Goodman at first. Next pitch. Misses. High for ball 2.
She is with us. She has confirmed. She is tuning
hello,
in.
Tess.
We have a California listener.
There we go. Strike 3 called on the outer portion of the plate, and Ulrich will go down looking for out number 1.
Now batting, number 12, Trinity Harlan.
So Harlan will step in, the designated player, for her 4th time today. Big rip back to left field. It'll be a base hit.
That's the 3rd time she's taken one to left field.
She will get a double out of that.
And again, first pitch swinging, just playing like a well-oiled machine today.
Yeah, 60. Oh, it's warmer here than it is there. Wow. Sorry, Tess. It's 69 degrees here and beautiful in Winamac, Indiana. Looks like it's around 66 degrees where you're tuning in from. Who would have thought Indiana would be warmer than California?
Crazy weather this spring, man. Crazy weather this spring. And it looks like Kylie Fisher takes a ball to get this at-bat started.
Already at the bottom of the lineup for the 4th time today for the Warriors. Inside ball 2. Next pitch misses up top, ball 3. And you can just tell Molly's just frustrated right now. Not going the way she wanted it to today. And this next pitch, she will unintentionally hit Kylie Fisher. So she will take her base, and that loads the bases. And you can just see the frustration with Molly. She didn't want to do that at all.
No, she did not.
And now here comes Olivia Tim to have a chat. It looks like the infield's going to come together to talk with Molly.
Bases loaded, only 1 out. 2 runs is all it takes to bring this game to its premature culmination.
And that's what they're probably talking about right now. They don't want to allow this to happen here. With the bases loaded and only one out, that 10th run is on to Trinity Harlan. So here we go. It's Michaela Warner. We go back to the top of the batting order for the 5th time today, and has she had a day?
She is 4 for 4, 3 runs scored, a home run, and a single. Man, I don't know how I'm supposed to come up with play a game or player of the game today.
I don't know how you're going to do
Just
it.
throwing a dart at the board.
First pitch offered to Warner. Low. And you can feel it. Warner is smelling blood in the water right now. She wants to end this game, go home, and get some dinner.
I don't want to end this game, but I wouldn't mind dinner.
Skittles got you hungry. Big hit back to center. Home run. The game is over. It's a grand slam by Michaela Warner.
Wow.
And that will be the ball game. My goodness.
The final score will be 17-5. Winamac going home with a W.
So the final will read 17 runs to 5 in 5. The Winamac Lady Warriors will beat the North Judson-San Lady Blue Jays in this rivalry battle. We'll take a break and come back for the Collins Insurance post-game show. We'll break this game down. We'll have our Stark County Co-op play of the game as well as our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game. That's all coming up next in the Collins Insurance post-game show.
Hello there. Is this that First Choice Contractor?
No, sir. This is First Choice Insurance.
I'm looking for a good contractor. I could use a deck put on the back of my house.
We aren't contractors, but we do offer a great contractor's insurance program with all the coverages a contractor needs.
Well, would you consider putting one of those walk-in tubs in my bathroom for me?
Phone us today in North Judson at 896-3482 or in Knox at 772-5370.
There's a trend happening around the educational world. More and more high school graduates are attending smaller community colleges to start their educational journey. At Marian University's Ancilla College, we welcome students from all walks of life. The opportunities at Marian University are endless, from living on campus to being a collegiate student athlete. From day one, your professors will help you create a plan for a success at Marian and beyond. Find out more about Marian University's Ancilla College through our website at marian.edu/Ancilla today.
Osborne Advantage Real Estate is a proud sponsor of local sports. Steve and Donna love being members of the community and would love the opportunity to make you feel right at home, right here in Stark County. Whether you're buying, selling, or relocating, call Osborne Advantage Real Estate today at 574-896-2567 for guidance and instant support.
When you need quality printing that gets you noticed, Town & Country Printers is your one-stop shop. We specialize in vinyl graphics of all kinds. Bold yard signs, attention-grabbing banners, custom labels and decals made just for you. Need custom t-shirts? We print those too. Plus professional business cards that make the perfect first impression. We print everything but newspapers and money. Whether it's business advertising, special events and outings, fundraisers, sports events, or parties, Town & Country Printers has what you need to make it memorable. Call us today at 574-936-9505.
It's hard to believe, but time sure does fly by. Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox are celebrating over 30 years of taking care of all of your insurance needs in our communities.
If I could turn back time.
And we're not going anywhere. Stop in and see Jim and the crew at Collins Insurance Agency in downtown Knox. Insurance you can count on from a business you've trusted since 1989. Proud presidential partners of Western Reserve.
Welcome to the Collins Insurance Agency's post-game show.
Huge win for the Winamac Lady Warriors as they beat the North Judson-San Lady Blue Jays in this rivalry battle 17 runs to 5. We bring in our sports analyst, Nathan Order. Quick night. They got it done in 5.
Very quick night. I think under 90 minutes, first pitch to end of the game.
Yep.
They just dominated.
They did. And we kind of knew that coming in. This is the team that they've been just scoring runs in bunches. If you're facing the Winamac Lady Warriors this season, you're in for a long evening.
You are. I sincerely believed the Jays were going to give them more run for their money than they did, but Winamac just turned out tonight in full force. And, a
lot of positives to take away for the Jays, though. Because go ahead and share the stats if you don't mind.
Yeah, the Jays, they did put up 5. We saw Amelia Chaffins go 3 for 3 with 2 home runs. There were some bright spots in the offense for sure, but the Warriors were just so dang dominant.
Yeah.
And they had home field advantage going for them on top of the momentum they've been building all season. It was just... they were tough odds for the Jays, and they couldn't rise enough to the occasion.
Stats for the Warriors to share.
Oh, man. 17 runs on, see if I can even keep track,
21
5,
hits.
9.
17. I had 21.
I had 20, but I think I counted one as a fielder's choice that you would have called it. But so either way, we're close. Yeah, they just produced, man.
Yeah, 17 runs on 20 hits.
I don't think
no errors.
There is not a single person in the Winamac lineup who did not get on base at least once.
And then for the Jays, I had 5 runs on 8 hits and 3 errors. And speaking of which, here is head coach of the Winamac Lady Warriors. It's Jenny Belcher to talk about this big-time win. Coach, you got through the batting order a full 4 times. It was the 5th at bat for Michaela Warner to seal the deal. We counted 17 runs on 20 hits, no errors. Solid performance.
Awesome. Yeah. Can't complain about that too much, can we?
You haven't had to complain about much this year.
No, not too much. We've had to get on them a few times, but they're coming out and they're playing really well right now. We're hitting the ball well.
You think, Coach?
Yeah. Yeah, that was quite a display. Even with our hitting being where it has been, we've been doing pretty well with that. This was our biggest night, so it's really nice to see everybody contribute all up and down the order.
Those of us who are from North Judson maybe didn't quite enjoy just how badly you put on a hitting clinic tonight, but I was mentioning just before it came up here, not a single one of your girls didn't get on base at least once, and
awesome.
That's impressive. That is just so impressive, Coach.
They're just doing their jobs, Tonight, I think they saw the ball well. We like to play at home, and they're supporting each other. It's exciting whether you're the person up the bat or whether you're in the dugout cheering on your teammates. So just really like that effort and that support.
So what do you say to the team when you're winning? You've been winning games. This isn't just the first game you're winning like this, Coach. So what are you saying to the girls after a game like this? To stay focused? What do you?
Well, we just try to take one game at a time. I never want them looking too far ahead. We have to focus on the task at hand, and so tonight the last thing in our circle out there is, okay, tomorrow night we got another one. So Rensselaer's going to come over here, and hopefully we can take care of some business tomorrow night as well. So just, and that's not easy, and keeping them focused is not always easy, especially high school kids in the spring.
We were talking a little bit about that earlier.
It's really tough, and this group right now, they're doing a really good job of coming out and being ready to play ball.
To be fair, I have to imagine a little bit's easier when you're playing in what's got to be one of the nicest ballparks around.
Oh, it is.
You
I love
are
it.
So lucky. It is
I know.
Such a beautiful park, such a well-maintained facility.
I can't believe it's the 3rd year already.
Yeah, it is.
Isn't
Year
that
number
crazy?
3. It is. And it still looks like this. That gets you excited. That gets us excited. Even on days when we come here to practice every day, to practice on this facility, it just really makes you feel like your school corporation has your back and they're supporting your program.
I know you don't like to look too far in the future, but I know the news came out about the sectional draw, and we know your goals this year is to not only do well in the conference, but to take on the sectional opponents. Were you happy with the draw?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we We did. We liked the draw. Honestly, going into it, you never want to get too excited. You don't know what's going to happen.
Right.
You don't know how it's going to come out, and you have to be willing to accept whatever it is. But when we saw the draw, yeah, I'm pleased with that.
Good.
So.
And Rensselaer's on your mind now.
Right.
And what do you know about him? Anything?
No, not
from
too much.
Historically?
Historically, they're a pretty good ball club. They've been better the last few years, so I'm sure they're going to come over here and give us everything they have. But yeah, we were. North Judson is a big game for us. I got to be honest with you. We didn't look into Rensselaer too much. We were focused on the North Judson game and really wanted to make sure that we took care of that tonight.
Well, thanks so much for your time, Coach. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you very much.
Keep it up.
Thanks.
Good
Thanks
luck
for
against
coming
Rensselaer.
over here. I appreciate you guys covering our games. Thank you.
Of course. All right, that is head coach Jenny Belcher of the Winamac Lady Warriors. Big-time win, 17 runs to 5. They dominated the North Judson-San Lady Blue Jays. We'll take a break and come back for our Stark County Co-op play of the game. I don't know how you're going to do this. We'll figure this out. Well, we're going to take a break first. We'll take a break, and we'll come back for our Stark County Co-op play of the game.
Pulaski Memorial Hospital. Quality care, closer to home. Pulaski Memorial Hospital is all about community and keeping our community spotlight shining on the accomplishments of our youth. That's why PMH is proud to be a sponsor of our local high school sports action on WKVI, our community radio station. Pulaski Memorial Hospital. Quality care, closer to home.
It takes smart planning by a skilled expert to get you just the right heating, cooling, and energy-efficient system for your home. McGrath Refrigeration can install an affordable Armstrong air system that will cut your energy costs while enhancing your comfort. You'll see the difference in your first energy bill. McGrath Refrigeration, voted Stark County's favorite heating and air conditioning dealer, is your local Armstrong Air dealer. Call today, 574-772-3575. McGrath Refrigeration, where the temperature is always just right.
It's time for the Stark County Co-op play of the game. Let's return to the voice of WKVI Sports, Mitch Columbi.
Time now for our Stark County Co-op play of the game. Nathan, what are you thinking? It's a lot of plays today.
So many plays. I think we're going to go with the first of 2 home runs that Grace Roth hit there in the first inning. First home run of the season for her. The Jays did score 5 runs, but right there, the momentum was going. She drove herself in, Michaela Werner in. That started a 5-run inning. You look at this, and I've just got the diamond, filled in 17 times. It's so tough to play. Call this when everybody got on base. So I think we're going to go with Grace Roth and first home run of the season, first home run of the game, set the momentum for the whole game.
Congratulations to Grace Roth, as that is our Stark County Co-op play of the game. Stay tuned. Our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game is up next.
When you need quality printing that gets you noticed, Town & Country Printers is your one-stop shop. We specialize in vinyl graphics of all kinds. Bold yard signs, attention-grabbing banners, custom labels and decals made just for you. Need custom t-shirts? We print those too. Plus professional business cards that make the perfect first impression. We print everything but newspapers and money. Whether it's business advertising, special events and outings, fundraisers, sports events, or parties, Town & Country Printers has what you need to make it memorable. Call us today at 574-936-9505.
Time to announce the Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game. Mitch?
Appreciate you, John. It's time now for our Ashley Derrickson 5-star player of the game, given in memory of Ashley Derrickson, a 2008 graduate of North Judson-San High School who battled cancer throughout her high school career before losing that battle on December 12th of 2008. We'll tell you who's earned that honor after this word from 5-star.
5-Star, the largest meat and grocery store in the area, focused on quality, value, and customer service. The 5 stars in the name of the store come from 5 family members of the original owners serving in World War II, each one represented by a blue star on a flag hanging in the front window of the family home. That's why even decades later, 5-Star is known for its dedication to service. Now that dedication means savings for you. 5-Star, one of the We Care stores, the area's largest meat and grocery store, focused on quality, value, and customer service. Located, you know where, in the Knox Mall.
Who you thinking?
Goodness, again, this is such a. You know what?
You could give it to multiple if you want.
It's a tough call, but I think we're going to go with center fielder Michaela Werner.
Okay.
She was 5 for 5, scored 4 runs, including the walk-off grand slam. I mean, there are so many worthy candidates tonight, but she just was phenomenal. Not even like a walk or a safe on error or sack. She had 5 hits tonight. That is like, yeah.
And she's the only batter that got up to 5 because she's the leadoff hitter.
Yeah, but wow, she really, really played. And she I don't know that she did anything spectacular out in center field, but she played very solid defense in addition to just dominating at the plate. I mean, you take her 5 runs out of the game, and it's a different game.
Yeah.
We don't 5
We're
run.
still playing.
She alone 5 runs, and obviously
Good for
some
her.
of those were brought in by others, but she had 2 home runs. She had how many RBI? I can't even count on the fly how many RBIs, but at least 6 RBIs. 7. She had at least 7 RBIs, I think. 6, 7, I don't know. It
was a lot.
She was fantastic tonight. So a lot of great candidates, but I think Michaela Werner is most deserving.
Big time win for the Winamac Lady Warriors. Congratulations to Michaela Werner as she is named our Ashley Derrickson 5-Star Player of the Game. In another matchup going on in our area, the Oregon Davis Lady Cats fall to Pioneer 18 runs to nothing. We look across the way, part of this complex here at Winamac, the Winamac Warriors Baseball Club hosting Culver Academies, and they are trailing 19-4. Tough game for the Warriors Baseball Club tonight, taking on the Academy. But KVB's WKVI Sports will be back in action tomorrow night to see the Oregon Davis Lady Cats host the Culver Lady Cavaliers for some more softball action. We'll be going live at 5 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Central, right here on 99.3 FM and online at WKVI.com. We also remind you to join us every Saturday throughout the school year for the Saturday Sports Line. That's the longest running high school sports show in Indiana, thanks to our very own Harold Welter. We go live every Saturday throughout the school year at 9 a.m. Eastern, 8 a.m. Central on 99.3 FM and online at WKVI.com. If you ever miss the Saturday Sports Line, don't worry. We remind you of the Saturday Sports Line replay every Sunday at 7 Eastern, 6 Central. Something new I started this year is video recording these broadcasts in full from beginning to end and posting them after the fact. Always hear it first here on the radio on WKVI, but I have been posting these broadcasts on my personal YouTube and X pages under Mitch's Inside Mike, so feel free if you want to watch back this amazing game tonight at all the highlights, go to Mitch's Inside Mike on YouTube or X. Give me time to edit that, get that put together later on this evening. First thing tomorrow morning, it should be available to watch back. We also invite you to follow us on social media, on Instagram at WKVI Sports, on X at KVB Sports, and on Facebook at Sports to the Max for all KVB Sports content. Final word from you.
That was a heck of a game. I'm looking forward to being back in the booth with you somewhat unexpectedly tomorrow. And
I know, sorry about that.
No, don't be. Any night I get to spend at the Diamond is a great night. Just before you get this game uploaded to YouTube, make sure you blur out my face. I've got some people looking for me. I need a little cover there, man. But it was, when I'm on the air, I try to be as unbiased as possible. As a Blue Jay, I'm always cheering for them. It was a fun game to watch. I would have liked to have seen it a little bit closer. I hope that the Jays can bounce back from this, and we'll see what happens, and I'm looking forward to tomorrow night.
The Jays had 5 runs on 8 hits, 3 errors. The Warriors, 17 runs on 20 hits, no errors, for a final score of 17 runs to 5. The Warriors win. From all of us here at KVB, we thank you for listening to Indiana High School Softball. For our sports analyst Nathan Orger, our in-game announcer John Thompson, I'm Mitch Columbi. The tradition continues. We are Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI.
Thank you for listening to Indiana High School Softball on Kankakee Valley Broadcasting's WKVI. Sponsored in part by Coca-Cola, Culver's Portside Marina, L&D Farms, Farm Fertilizers, First Farmers Bank and Trust, Lawrence Farms, Mark's Body Shop in Knox, Zingo Express, Pulaski Memorial Hospital, Stark County Co-op, USW Local 9551, Collins Insurance, McGrath Refrigeration, Web Printing and JT Shirt Shack, Kankakee Valley REMC, Osborne Advantage Real Estate, Keener Construction, LAP Waste, Sideline Automotive, Howard's Marathon of Winamac, and 5 Star. We thank our sponsors for their dedication in supporting local high school sports.